Israelis are using the controls over half of Gaza. Now, in Lebanon, it controls an area on the border with Lebanon with a depth of anywhere between 3 and 10 kilometers. It's not exactly fixed. There are 13 separate points for the Israeli army, and they have engaged with Hezbollah fighters even during the ceasefire. According to the military, 37 soldiers have been injured in the past 24 hours, and the Israeli army admits that it doesn't have full presence in all of that area, but it does have a control by firepower, which also impacts Lebanese residents trying to return to the villages outside this so-called yellow line, because now they're on the new front line with the Israeli army, and many of them have come under fire. This is used as leverage by the Israeli government in any future negotiations with Lebanon. It's also used to temper down the protests that you were talking about, especially from residents of communities like Kiryat Shmoni, who were promised so many things, none of which were delivered, starting with the idea of disarming Hezbollah, which the Israeli army says it cannot do without a political agreement with the Lebanese government. Nick?
All right, hang on there, Noor, because I want to talk about this. Israeli media reporting that a court in Jerusalem has cancelled Benjamin Netanyahu's testimony in his corruption trial for this week. This comes after his lawyers cited security and diplomatic reasons. Judges reportedly say another witness will appear instead, despite opposition from prosecutors. It is the latest in a series of delays, with Netanyahu's appearances postponed many times. So, Noor, there will be many in Israel who say this is just an excuse for the Israeli Prime Minister to avoid the stand.
Absolutely. That is really the view of most of the Israeli public. But citing security and so-called diplomatic reasons has been the get-out-of-court card that Benjamin Netanyahu has used several times. He's been able to delay his many trials, the corruption trials, for years now. And this is something that has, causes a lot of frustration, especially in the opposition. And even the prosecution team, which opposes these motions every time, but there hasn't been a single incident where the court has rejected these applications. So we see time and again the Israeli Prime Minister and his legal team invoking some sort of special circumstance, or getting to the court and then handing the judges a sealed envelope talking about a serious incident or an emergent requirement, incident that would require the Israeli Prime Minister's engagement and having him exit that hearing. This has been going on for months, and it is not expected to stop anytime soon. There are still quite a few months, Nick, before October, before Benjamin Netanyahu will run again to keep his seat as Prime Minister of Israel.
All right, thanks, Noor. Noor near Ramallah. Thank you.